live and in color. The champ is here. The champ is here. I'm telling you, this is it. Intimate Discoveries, Unveiling Connections, the podcast, redefining the conversation around intimacy. In a world where connections often feel superficial, we dive deep, exploring the layers of what it truly means to be intimate. This isn't just another love talk. It's a groundbreaking journey through intimacy's cognitive, emotional, sexual, and spiritual aspects in the modern age. In each episode, we peel back the layers of myths and truths, engaging with experts, sharing real-life stories, and uncovering insights that challenge everything you thought you knew about closeness in relationships. Whether you're navigating the complexities of love, seeking deeper connections, or just curious about the unspoken intricacies of human bond, Intimate Discoveries is your guide through the maze of modern intimacy. Tune in, that's right, Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. as we unravel the secrets to truly meaningful connections. Intimate Discoveries, Unveiling Connections, where every episode is one step closer to you understanding the soul of intimacy. And I'm telling you, this is here. That's right. Your host is here. Champ Franklin is here. I'm telling you, we are live and we are going. Again, thank you all so much. My host, cheering my audience. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Yes, Champ. The champ is here. Yes. Man, I love it. But let me tell you all one thing, man. Oh my gosh. Today is a special episode that we crafted specifically for a couple who has been married 26 years, who is here to bring us the good, the bad, and the beautiful. You thought I was going to say ugly. No, but we keep it all good right here. I'm telling you. But listen, I'm telling you, this guy here from my hometown, who graduated from my as high school alma mater. But anyway, my alma mater, Crane High School. And I'm telling you, I know when I graduated from high school, we had a 65% dropout rate. And I know it's probably about the same when you went to school, Rock. But what I'm getting ready to do, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause as I welcome Kenan the Rock Roger and his wife, Connie. Roger, talk to me.
What's up, bro?
Man, oh my gosh. Where's the queen? Is the queen there?
Oh, yeah, she's sitting right here.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Oh my gosh, this is an amazing moment. I am just ecstatic to be here with you all as we uncover the secrets of what it truly means to be connected. I'm telling you. So give us a little bit of background, man. Bring you up to speed, the abbreviated version. I know. Go ahead, Kenan.
All right, man, I'm telling you, bro. It kind of started, I guess when we was young, I graduated 89. So we met, I want to say, I was 27, maybe 5 or 6 years after I graduated, you know what I'm saying? So we've been together for a long time. But I met her, it was kind of destiny, you know what I'm saying? To be kind of honest with you, I seen her one night and then, you know what I'm saying? And didn't see her no more. I was like, man, I was chasing, looking for her. It just so happened she knocked on my door. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I got it now, So, and from then on, it's been nothing but, you know what I'm saying? We have ups and downs and stuff like that, but hey, I love it though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And you want to add something on there, Miss Connie?
Oh, yes, it was love at first sight, And my husband, I just think, he's my soulmate. And God just sent him down for me. And I don't really have no regrets.
Oh, my God. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, a little bit about me, Rock, man. I went to the Navy right out of high school, did 30 years in the military. I was actually married 22 years, right?
Yeah, right.
And when my ex-wife, decided that she didn't want to be married anymore, um, because she was a licensed marriage and family therapist. Matter of fact, she still is a licensed marriage and family therapist. And so we were doing retreats in our cabin in Blue Ridge, Georgia. And so I started studying intimacy. I started studying because she sent me this book, She Comes First. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so she still really cares about it. So I'm reading this book and start uncovering, it talks about, because it's about fellatio. And so it was giving you all these different techniques and stuff. But then it also talks about, make sure that you got a good, well-groomed mustache or beard, because if it's scratchy, it's going to scratch the inside of the legs, and you want to make sure that So, right. And then it talked about fingernails and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. And I realized that I was hurting my wife.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, but I didn't. So I was listening to this book. What is it called? The Woman's Anatomy of Arousal. Because I'm studying all of this stuff. Women's Anatomy of Arousal. And then so she was like, she was going over arousal zones, low, medium, and high levels of arousal, right? And so she said, don't you ever enter a woman when she's not highly aroused, because it hurts. And so she brought that authority to me, and I was like, oh my gosh. I remember how many times I asked, baby, can I just put the head in? Right. She's not hiding. And so,
yes, those words, my husband used those words as well.
Right, absolutely right. Not realizing that. So after 20 years, if I just did that twice a month, right?
Yeah. Right.
Over that 20-year time, that was 480 times.
Yeah.
I heard it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you write about 600.
So that's all you was doing, just putting the head in?
No, that was the times that I heard her, because we were still getting down. I was just saying that
at the time she wasn't highly aroused.
The moments that she were not highly aroused, and then I took that moment and I said, what about the times in which she asked me to do something and I didn't do it the way she wanted it done? If I did that just twice a month, just blew her off, like, hey, I'll be there and I'm not there, didn't keep my word twice a month, that's 480 times, right? I started looking at that stuff. And then, like I say, then so she started having an affair, right? And the affair bled over into my house, right? Yeah. And so I'm seeing this guy going in and out of my house, right? And like weekend after weekend after weekend, and I'm like, I'm in Japan right now at that moment. I'm like, oh my God, my heart-wrenching moments or whatever. And then it clicked. Everything that I was so passionate about in that house, helping her to do whatever she needed to do, he was doing none of that in my house.
Yeah.
But he was coming back and forth to have a good time. And so what I took away from that is that because again, so then what I took away from that was, I had to stop. We have to stop as men arguing or creating moments that creates friction within our relationship, so that we're able to provide a safe space for our partners or our wives, right?
Right, correct, right.
And so I'm listening to that stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh! But by that time, I was already, she was already done. She had already checked out. So you can cry a river. I cried 2 lakes. I didn't get to a river, but
you got 2 lakes.
Yeah. So my point was that I said, you know what? There are men out here who are winning, right?
Yeah.
Who could be tracking for divorce.
Right.
and not even know it
Know
because
it, right. Not even paying attention, don't even know the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't even imagine what they are doing. You know what I'm saying?
right. And the thing is that my wife, she would come and talk to me about this stuff, and she before then, like I said, she was a good woman.
Yeah.
She's still a good woman, for the most part, right?
Yeah.
No, but my point of it is this, that she did try to help me. It's just that because I came from the west side of Chicago, I was winning in life. I got my second master's degree. I went from E1 to O4. She had gone from no degree to PhD. We bought a house. We traveled all over, so we were winning.
Right.
And so here I am. I'm like, listen, I got to a point where I'm like, listen, I ain't doing this. So she asked me, hey, I want to show you how to make love to me. And I was like, I froze up.
Yeah.
And I got upset, and I fussed at her, and so closing out right now, we're gonna stop right there, right? Because I'm gonna put it right here where. So what happened for me? I figured that there are men out here who are winning, who are tracking for divorce, and I am here on this side of the marriage, right? Making sure that you and Connie don't end up on this side, right?
Right.
So from this point on, you all will have a fundamental understanding of what it really means to be intimate.
Right.
What it means to be that reliable partner, a high reliable partner.
Right.
So that's it, man. So tell me your thoughts and let me hear about Connie. What y'all think about what I said and where we're going?
You speaking truth, you know what I'm saying? Because as you say, we do things that we might not know that we're doing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, they give us a clue or say something, we might ignore it because we might be too busy and trying to work and doing other things, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right.
Like working too much.
And you know what I'm saying? Like working and all, like working too much, like you work all the time. And I'm like, well, I got to provide and get this, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, still got to have time for her, you know what I'm saying? So I understand exactly what you're saying.
So how are you all balancing that, right? Because let me say this here, right? So one of the things that I want you all to define intimacy, right? I want to hear your definition of intimacy, Rock, and then Connie, I want to hear your definition of intimacy.
Intimacy, well, mine is it's sort of kind of. I don't look at intimacy as like not like sex all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I can just be with her and be intimate with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just a feeling that what I'm saying, being around her, being with her, and just makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Inside, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and then once we do get together in bed, that's even more, make it even more better. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, Connie, let's
I feel the same.
What now? We don't want to hear the same. I want to hear your definition.
He's speaking for me.
No, he's not speaking for you because again,
I feel the same. I feel the same.
She acting shy.
Yeah.
No, because here's the thing, right? So as I was doing my studies, right, I came across this definition, right, of intimacy. And intimacy, as we define it here on Intimate Discoveries, that intimacy is the level of commitment, positive, affective, cognitive, and physical closeness one experiences with a partner in a reciprocal relationship. There are 4 variations to intimacy. There's cognitive intimacy, which is just exchanging thoughts one with another. And then there's emotional intimacy, which is exchanging feelings one with another person which is deeply rooted in the value of self-disclosure. Then there's sexual intimacy, being attracted to another person and choosing to share one's body in the form of physical contact, affection, and sexual activities. And then the fourth one is spiritual intimacy, which is sharing thoughts, feelings regarding religion and morality.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about that?
I think we have all of those.
Right.
Because we talk about spirit, we talk about God, we talk about how we feel, how each other feel. We, show emotion towards one another, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say once we do have sexual intimacy, it's always, you know what I'm saying? It's good, you know what I'm saying?
So how do you all, so of 26 years, how do you all have like argued before?
Oh, of course now. Come on.
Yes,
come on.
All the time.
Yeah, we argue, you know what I'm saying? We have disagreements, but it's not like, okay, we're going to hold that grudge, you know what I'm saying? We're going to argue, and then we're going to get an understanding what we're arguing about, you know what I'm saying? And then once we get that understanding, hey, it's over with, it's done.
Right.
Slam doors, walk out the...
Yeah, we done had major arguments now, but we just had to understand why we was arguing, what the argument was about.
And my husband can't stand me to be mad at him. He can't understand that. So he gonna try to, talk to me and get an understanding. And he just don't like me being mad at him. It ruins his day.
I try not to, find the way to aggravate her, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep her happy, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to frown, and you know what I'm saying? And not by me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the one to, feel what I'm saying?
Right. I just want to give you a round of applause, man. You're doing it, man, and to be able to have that love and to be after 26 years, man, is great. And so, so there's some things that I learned. Are you all familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
No.
Okay. So, perfect. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a structure that he put together that says that the basic needs is physiological needs, which surrounds food, water, shelter, and warmth. And then there's the safety need and the feeling of the need to feel safe, right?
Right.
Then there's the feeling of loving and belonging, which is the next need. And that's so you have the physiological needs, the safety need, and then the feeling of loving and belonging, right? And then there's the esteem need, where you feel good about your life because you've secured those three foundational things. And then after you've esteemed, then you get self-actualization, where you actually start creating fun activities and stuff like that.
Right.
So what I did, and I should have said this thing to you. What I did was, and I'll send it to you so you'll have it to reference. And so what I did, I took those four components of intimacy and I aligned them with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I put cognitive intimacy at the bottom, where you're talking about the food, water, shelter, and warmth, and then the safety need, right? Then there's the safety need, and then there's emotional intimacy, which is right there with the feeling of loving and belonging. The thing is that you cannot skip the safety need.
Right.
So when we now look at, let's say, Rock, if you gave your wife a number between 1 and 10, what would you say her commitment? Because we look at commitment, her commitment to providing a safe space with you. And what that means is, let's say that you say something, and you're like, you wrong.
Right.
Right. Where you're just talking about something. And then, like I say, when you look at the argument, right? We have an argument. But
Right.
but in this case, you are right? Because Candace, I'm gonna ask you the same thing, Connie. I'm asking you the same thing because what's his commitment level when it comes to providing you a safe space? And so, what we want to be able to do from this point on, right? We got to hit the reset because one of the things I teach my clients is that we don't agree to disagree. I want to help you all understand how not to agree to disagree because you love a rock and Connie, you love him too. And so while he's talking or while she's talking, you're not looking for a reason to disagree.
Right.
Just let her be right. Let him be right. Let him say what his truth is because he was there and she was there, but neither of you were there in that person when that happened to them and how they said stuff, right?
Right.
Right. And so now we go back to that before we I want to get that number. I want to get that number, Rock.
I would say that I ain't gonna say I want to say about a 7.
About a 7, right?
Yeah,
okay. All right, beautiful. All right, so I'm listening to you, Connie. I'm talking about when I'm talking about his commitment. When you look at his commitment, to listening to you, providing you a safe space, and not going back and forth with you, and telling you he's right or he know what he's talking about or whatever. What would you say his commitment level is in that on a scale of 1 to 10?
My husband, he's not gonna go back and forth with me. He be done with it. So I would give him like a 9.
You gave him a 9. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. So, and that's beautiful. And so, how do y'all? So if you give him a 9, right? Then we work on getting your score up because right now we say.
Hey, bro, frankly,
yeah.
She gonna be her.
Yeah.
She gonna
be right.
She's gonna be her. I know now it seems like she gotta have the last word.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, baby, go get the last word.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He be done with it. He just cut it off and say, I'm done with it. No, we's not gonna continue this. It's over with. Okay, if you say so. And then he be just done with it. He don't elaborate anymore. So he's like, okay, babe, whatever you say. So he started agreeing with me.
but the thing is that what I'm looking at is we want to start looking at being more because so let me ask you this here. Of the things that you all have argued about, right? How many of those things were right there present with you?
I'm trying to see what was the last argument we had. It might have been that it might have been something that I might have did or we might have did or something like that, but I don't know if it was actually right there present.
Absolutely. That's my point, right? See, you all are arguing over stuff that's not even there.
Right.
It's already done. It's already in the trash.
Right.
And nothing you can do about it. It's already done.
It's already over.
It's already over. So what we can do is, right, when Connie brings a concern, right?
Yeah.
You have to hear that concern out.
Right.
I think our last argument and concern was my husband changed his screen protector on his phone.
Right. To the black.
Yes. But he told me that he just ordered one. He didn't know what it was about. I say, so you have a screen protector? He was like, babe, I just ordered a screen. I don't know what it is or what. I said, okay, so I'm going to get one on my phone. And he was like, okay, babe. So he seen that it had bothered me so much. He had said, well, babe, I ordered some more, ordered another screen protector since, and he changed it. So, I think that's the last argument we had. So he know it had bothered me, and he didn't. So he just changed it, and it never came about. The problem was solved.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Why keep doing it, man? But it's when you come down to and that's where that safety need comes in, where being able to provide that safe space and allow Connie to share what her concerns are, and you not get upset, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because again, so the thing is like, can you, Connie, can you answer this question for me? Can you tell me 3 well-known safe spaces for a Black woman other than her mama and her grandmother?
3 what?
Safe spaces.
3 safe spaces. Well, a woman can be vulnerable, tell her truth. Where does that happen? Or where can that happen?
A place where she can talk and tell what's going on. Some place.
My sister.
3.
Sister.
Okay, my sisters. I have a best friend I think I could talk to. I have like a play mom. Even my mom. My mom.
Okay, so we said mom is the mom. You can't count mom.
Yes.
So you can't count mom.
I can't count mom. Well, basically my sister, and I had like a couple BFL.
Right.
I have a play mom. A play
Got
mom.
it. Beautiful. That's good. That's all I needed right there. And then Rob.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Where give us 3 safe spaces that we know that you know is safe for a Black man.
Well, you know, I still got half my mom, so that's my number 1 safe space.
Right. Okay.
And I have a few friends I talk to. You know, a couple of classmates, Crane alumni. You know, so I call.
Absolutely. Okay, that's good. That's good right there. That's good right there. Perfect. And this is why it's important for you all to that we've having this conversation right now, because neither of you said my wife or my husband. Right?
Right.
So deep down inside, it is possible that you know that Connie is a safe space that I can like tell her the truth. Right?
Right.
And then Connie on the same side, you know, Rock didn't make the top 5 on your list.
Right.
And so now, therefore, it's like there are some things I cannot tell Rock, right?
Right.
Right. I don't tell him because I tell it to my best friend. I tell it to my sister. Because if I tell him, he can't handle this.
Yeah.
Right? Connie? Hello? Calling Connie.
Right.
Right. But that's why we have to now have this conversation, right? Because there, and I tell you, Rock, like I tell all my other clients, right? I tell guys when I meet them on the streets, I say, listen, your wife has not put it on you yet.
Right.
And she hasn't up after 26 years, right?
Right.
She hasn't put it on you yet. Simply because you have not restored her to her best space 3 times in a row. Right?
Yeah.
And so what are you saying? So when we talk about being in her best space, right? Let's say like you say, hey Connie, you call her up and you're like, hey, baby, are you in your best space? She's like, no, I'm all right. And you're like, no, I don't want you to be all right anymore. I want you to be in your best space. I want to experience your best space. Right?
Right.
And then so she's like, well, I'm great right now. Then he's like, hey, listen, you know what, baby? Connie, the moment that you're not in your best space, I want you to call me because we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out, right? Then you restore her to her best space one time, right?
Yeah.
Then she call you another day, like, hey, things not going well. I'm not feeling right. Da, da, da. And you're like, you know what? Is there anything we can do to get you back to your best space, right?
Yeah. Right.
And after 26 years, right? Can you tell me 3 things that Connie has asked you to do that you could not do? Not that you didn't want to do it, that you could not do it. 3 things in 26 years.
That I could not do. That she asked me to do that I couldn't do.
Not that you didn't want to do it.
I'm trying to see. That I couldn't do.
Right. Okay, perfect. There is nothing. There's nothing.
I'm still.
So, honey, can you tell me 3 things or 2 things that you've asked Rock to do that you knew deep down inside that he could not do it? Yes or no? And the answer is no. So I highlight that because after 26 years, she's not going to get brand new about asking you to do something that you can't do.
Right.
And so now as tomorrow comes up, as today comes, that you now have the confidence that whenever Connie comes to you, right? You that elite dude, right?
Right.
And you like, hey, listen, what do you need, baby? Listen, my baby on the phone. You know, I've been loving her since day one.
Right.
And then now when she comes to you, this is bothering me, or this is something that I need you to do. And then you just take care of it the way she wants it taken care of. Right?
Right.
When you take care of it the way she wants it taken care of, you end up making a dean's list.
Right.
And when you make the dean's list as a high reliable partner, how do you think Connie gonna put her hands on you?
Oh boy, like with the Midas touch. You feel me?
All right.
Oh, Connie, talk to me. Help me out here. Help me out.
That's right. I mean, yes. But I don't really have problems. My husband always try to, if I say something, he might can't do it right then when I ask for it, but he always do it like later or when I'm unexpected. But he always, do everything to make me happy. I mean,
but this is also we also want to be able to allow you to share your emotions, your feelings, stuff like that. We want him to be, because again, it doesn't have to, again, you might say, I don't need you to do anything. I just need you to listen, baby.
Well, true.
Right? I just need to vent. I just need to, matter of fact, I don't even want to do it. Why don't we just go and right?
Games, looking at TV while I'm talking to you all the movies.
But, and again, so now, Connie, we now have to also make sure that Rock has a safe space. Because one of the things that I realized that marriage, I did not have a safe space. I could not tell my truth. And so after 18 years or so, matter of fact, it was way before then. I was not telling my truth. Mm-hmm. So because she would say, oh, that's ghetto, or that's a poverty mentality, or you don't know what you're talking about, or what I'm going to do, because, the Holy Spirit, wife are the only 2 things in the Bible that are called help, right? And so I'm just trying to help you. And I'm like, well, why couldn't my way be okay? Right? Why did you have to fix this? Why couldn't you allow me to do my best and then have my best there, right? So I didn't do that. And then the other part is that I didn't know that I was responsible for providing a safe space for my wife and for my kids, right? Where they can come talk to me and be vulnerable,
right? And
allow them to, and then have that emotional connection, because I grew up on the west side of Chicago and nobody care about your feelings.
Right. Never do. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, you're going to get over it.
Right. And how many days you got to get over it?
Another thing, just get over it. Just get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, and I'm gonna send you this thing here too, Rock. It's called the feelings wheel, and I have used the feelings wheel to expand my emotional vocabulary,
Mm-hmm.
so that when Connie comes to you, hold on. So that when Connie comes to you with a feeling that, because you have so many experiences that I consider that are misassigned.
Yeah.
They're in the wrong files, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for example, that days when you were probably mad, right? That you were probably just selfish or jealous or just frustrated, right? Or you were feeling insignificant, right? But because you haven't assigned those experiences to those feelings, when Connie comes to you about something, right? Mm-hmm. You can't connect. Right? Mm-hmm. And this is when the marriage starts getting better, because now you have that emotional connection where she like, oh my gosh, she has a sense of loving and belonging because he listens to me. And now and then she's doing the same for you, because remember, in an intimate relationship, you got to reciprocate. Mm-hmm. Right? And it's like, growing, you in Rockwell? Which projects were you in, Rock?
I right across the street from Rockwell in St. Stephen.
We were in St. Stephen's, and in St. Stephen's, when you trade, you do it at the same time, right?
Right.
We gonna do it at the same time. I don't trust you, right?
Right.
And if you ever shortchange the drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
What would happen?
They don't want they want their money. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna have to pay or you're gonna have to get dealt with.
You're gonna have to get dealt with. And so now when we look at your relationship, at your marriage, that we have to exchange. That I have to share with you, right, Connie?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm listening, but I'm saying that we got to now make sure that we are providing this safe space for each other, so that we can make that exchange.
Right.
Because if I treated a drug dealer like I treat Connie, or Connie like I say, it was like when I treat a drug dealer like I treat Rob, you be dealt with by now, right?
Right.
Right, Connie?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And so, but now we want to put this emphasis so that we become registered safe spaces for each other.
Yeah.
That I know I can tell Rock anything. I know I can tell Connie anything.
Right.
And she's not going to flip off.
Right.
She ain't going to get upset, or he's not going to get upset. Because I just told her, because what I'm telling you is already done. Right? We're not going to jail. No one's coming to fire us or anything of that nature. It's already done. It's already happened.
Right.
So let me tell you what happened. And I escaped, baby, because I'm right here.
Right.
right, Connie?
Depends on what it is now.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It depends on what it is. And so now, because it depends on what it is.
Exactly.
Now that gives Rock the ability or the hesitance of telling you the truth. Right?
Yeah.
Because it depends on what it is. That if I tell her this, then I'm gonna get stabbed, right?
Okay, yeah. Or get shot.
Or get shot. And but what I'm saying is that because what has happened has already happened. And let me make sure that I clarify this, right? We're not talking about anything illegal, immoral, unethical, cause self-harm or harm to others.
Right.
Those are the 5 things that we got to deal with this. Yeah. Because if you tell me that you slept with 4 women and you got a baby. No, hold on.
Right.
No, oh, hell no. Somebody getting stabbed, right there, right? Because but that's immoral, right? That's unethical, right?
Yeah.
That's wrong, right? And they cause it self-harm and harm to others because I'm hurt and now I'm about to hurt you.
Right.
Right.
So but that's that criterion, right? Now if it's the one of those things illegal, immoral, unethical, causes self-harm or harm to others, then amen. Right?
Right.
It happened. And then so now he come over there and he can hug you and tell you how he felt about it. And then you can have another connection. And then now it's like, oh my God, baby. I can come to you for anything. Oh my God, I've never felt like this before.
Right.
I haven't up to this point. I have never felt like this before that I can come to you and tell you anything. Oh my gosh. Think about it.
Okay. You're right.
That's truth, though. That's true.
Man, I have no idea. My mic went out. Yeah, so I'm back on right now. And I can tell you, man, we're in the right place right now because the devil is a liar. Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, I have no idea. Your phone? Okay, no. Yeah, my mic went off. My mic literally went off. So I'm in right now. You can come back in if you want to. Okay, all right, we'll do. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh.
I'm back.
Listen,
bro.
I'm telling you, we are in the right place right now because my microphone literally just stopped. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. And that has never happened before. But anyway, but you all see that we're on to something.
Yeah.
And to be able to, well, tell me how you feel about this what I'm saying, Connie. I want to hear from you.
I mean,
Be honest. Come on, say it.
what you mean?
I don't know. Just be honest. Just say what you feel, what you think.
I mean, I understand what he's saying. It's facts. I mean, you're right. I mean,
Okay. So, do you let me, like I said before, because the thing is, the question I was asking that I asked before we got disconnected was, do you know, there is not a safe space for Black women. Black women are the most unprotected species in the world, right? Very few, no one cares about a Black woman. We got PETA, right? PETA is the People for the Equal Treatment of Animals, right? There's nobody that's protecting Black women, right? Connie?
right.
Right? And then so when it comes to Black men, where's a safe space for a Black man? Right? And that's why we recognize this now that, baby, I know that there's not a safe space for you to be able to share your feelings and emotions without somebody calling and telling you punk whatever, and you can't share your feelings or emotions because somebody's gonna think you're. Well, what happens when you share your feelings, Rock? When was the last time you shared your feelings, like true feelings?
The last time.
Yeah.
I think the last time when I shared that post for our anniversary, when I put the post on Facebook, I was sharing my true feelings then. Mm-hmm. But I didn't say it. Look, I didn't say it to her, literally face to face. You know what I'm saying? But when I did the posted, that was really my true feelings. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it directly to her though.
You did or did not?
I did not. You know what I'm saying?
All right, perfect.
So literally, me telling her, expressing my true feelings,
Right.
Sure, it's been a while.
So Rob, what we get right
I want to say, hey, I want to say, since our last, our renewal, we renewed our vows last year. So I want to say it's been about a year.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we want to do? We want to reset the clock again, right? So
Right.
what I would like for you to do right now, Rob, is tell Connie how you feel right now about her. Share with you about that anniversary.
Oh man, hey Frank, you put me on the spot now, bro.
No, listen. You about to get her horny right now.
We have our grandbaby.
I'm just saying the baby gonna get some. Amen. But go ahead. Listen. But I'm gonna take. Listen. I'm telling you. Come on, man. Share this feeling. I'm listening.
Man,
honestly, my husband showed me how he really feels about me. So
right.
I don't guess he have to tell me every day.
You don't have to tell you every day, but this is a moment where he is actually about to share with you his feelings, and that you give him that space to be able to share, and he can feel however you want to feel. But this is that moment right now that he's about to have, and it's been a long time.
Okay, then go get it, man.
I'm saying because before then, listen.
Yeah.
So let me ask you. So Connie, check this out. Right, check this out. So can you remember the first time somebody told you to suck it up?
Suck it up, yeah. Yeah.
From at what age?
Man, I was young. Man, I want to say I was in grammar school.
Right. So now we're looking at about 20 years, right? He's been having to do that.
I got to suck it up and just come on with it.
Right. You ain't got to suck it up no more. Come, I'm listening, man. Come on.
But baby, you know I love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
You mean so much to me. If it weren't for you, I don't know where would I be. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being understanding. Thank you for caring. Thank you, baby. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Rob,
what you think about that? Yeah.
You know, Connie, what do you think about that? How did that make you feel just there, right
now? It made me feel good. I love it.
See what I'm saying?
Drop it like a hot.
Huh?
Drop it like a hot laid on.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Remember? No, Rod. Listen. Before this, right when we were talking earlier, I told you. I said Connie has yet to put it on you. But what I'm saying is that right now you have created this moment, right?
Yeah.
Where you were vulnerable, and that was so. No, you know what? No, I'm not going to talk in Connie's voice. I want Connie tell him truly how that made you feel, seeing him that way.
It made me feel good, very good. I mean, my husband really loved me. It made me feel loved.
And how did that make your body feel? All over. Tell him.
Hot. Brows. It just
touch your soul.
Look, we can't get all freak nasty. Our grandbaby gonna be sleeping with us tonight. Then Brock gonna get mad. You turn me on, he ain't give me none. I done heard that before.
No, but the thing is, no, but here's the thing, Rock. Here's the thing. She's already there.
All right.
She's already aroused right now. She's like ready.
Right.
I always be around my husband, though. It's not even this moment. I mean,
right. But I'm saying, did this create a special moment right now? Did it?
Oh,
did it? Absolutely,
yes.
right. And then, so here's the other thing that I learned, Rock.
Yeah.
Is that a woman has 14 arousal zones.
Mm-hmm.
14
arousal, and you just tapped in the biggest one, which is her brain.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So, and then there are 5 erogenous zones down in the vaginal area.
Yeah.
5 just down there that I didn't know.
Right.
Right. 5. Right. You. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, 5. Right. All right. Yeah. So there is the G spot, right?
Yeah.
We know it right above the. As soon as you go into the vagina, you go right up to the top.
Right.
Is the G spot, right?
Right.
Then if you turn your finger down, right, there's the perineal sponge, right? If you just pinch it right there, there's erectile tissue right there, right? Mm-hmm. And then between the clitoris and the urethra where you pee out of, right, there's a P spot, right? There's some erectile tissue right there. And then you turn your finger down in the back, there's an anterior spot that you touch back. And so what happens is that the erectile tissue that causes your penis to get hard, that has to go somewhere in the vagina.
Right.
And so that's where it's all spread out around. Right? It's in those areas, those smaller areas. And then when you look at the clitoris having legs that go down the sides that cause the vagina to get puffy, right? That erectile tissue is right there. Right. That's what causes it to get puffy. The point of it is, right? This is where the fun starts because now you provide a safe space so she can tell you, baby, you've been passing it for the last year.
I ain't hit it, huh?
No, the point of it is because there was a study of 555 women. They did a study. And they asked them, what is the easiest way for you to experience an orgasm? And only 6% of those women said through straight penetration. Right? There are other ways in which I got the book right here. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Is it right? Okay. Anyway, I don't see the book right now, but I love sex. Okay. But anyway, the point of it is that you got some homework.
You're right.
Showing and got some training and some classes that you got to show up to get some classes, right?
Right.
We gotta learn some more stuff. We gotta experience each other's unique, intimate expression. And this concept came up. The unique, intimate expression was from seeing my wife with this guy there was something that he was seeing was not seeing. Right.
Right.
Her unique, intimate expression. And therefore, there was more to her that I was not getting.
Right.
Right. And that's why I'm putting you on this journey now.
Right.
So that you can begin to provide that safe space for her where you can be vulnerable, she can be vulnerable, and then you all continue to share and experience each other like from glory to glory to glory to glory. Right.
Right.
Talk to me, Connie. What are you thinking so far?
Yes, I mean you're right.
Okay. Is this how? So, anything you want to share? Anything you want to add?
No.
No. You just okay. What about you, Rob?
I need to learn them from them spots, see where they at. I need to try to figure out, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, hold on. So when it comes Right. So when it comes to those arousal zones, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the brain, you have the back, the middle of her back, right? You have the arms, you have her feet, you have her inner thigh, you have her stomach, you have the nape of her neck, right? You have her ears, her lips, right?
Yeah.
So nipples. So what I'm saying is that, and again, the back of her neck, the up under her neck, right?
Yeah.
Her elbow, the back of her leg, right? The knee, inner thigh. My point of it is that you got, in order for you to touch all of those, right? In order for you to you got to be paying attention to her,
Right.
right? You would have to start paying attention to her.
Right.
And then see what really gets her going. Because if you think about having a moment with her, you all being intimate, you on an activated 7 of them 14 zones, right?
Right.
Come on now. I'm just saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so this is another reason why, again, oftentimes we're having as much fun sexually intimate, because at some point somebody may not come during this time. They may not experience an orgasm. Somebody may be left hanging, right?
Yeah.
And we don't want to do that, right?
No, we don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But we know if we just did it twice a month, we're at least 480 right now, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. We don't want to get to 493, right? So we want to be able to have that communication. We might have that conversation, right? Like maybe this is right here. This is, that's what we're talking about. And that's it, man. If y'all, like I said, if y'all anything else, y'all have any, I'm here. I'm listening.
I got you, bro. It's been real too, bro.
Huh?
I said it's been real.
Is this what you expected?
Well, I know. Well, I coming into, I didn't know what to expect. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm
right.
But I'm kind of overwhelmed about what I'm hearing, stuff like this. So it's good hearing it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's something I didn't know. It opened my eyes to different things. You know what I'm saying? Something different.
Yeah.
So, and then what are you saying, Connie? I want to hear what you're saying as far as what did you?
Very interesting. It was different. I didn't know what to expect even, but I'm glad we talked to you about it.
You glad?
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
Right, perfect. And so remember, so if you had a moment like a clip that you could talk about intimate discoveries and your experience right here, right?
Yeah.
What would you say, Connie, to women who could benefit from these conversations?
What would I say to the women?
Right. If you had to recommend me, right? And coming on the show, right? I think, what would you recommend this show to anybody, any of your friends?
Yes, I definitely will. I think it's, they having a problem. It'll be very helpful for, to them to listen.
Okay.
I will recommend it.
All right. Well, I can use a little bit of that.
Oh, okay.
So this no, I really know. So the thing is that when I came on Intimate Discoveries, I did not know what to expect. But I'm telling you, I left there empowered. I left here invigorated. I left here excited about my marriage. And I know my husband and we are going to continue we're going to have more fun than we ever thought, because we learned so much today.
Yes.
All right, now here we go. Let me go. I'm ready. Go on, Connie. You got it. If that's not the truth, then that's not the truth.
What? It's the truth. Yeah,
it's the truth. All right. I'm listening. Tell me, Connie. Hey, you know what, Rock? Hey, Rock, fill in for your girl, man. Tell the fellas, man, about the importance of coming onto this show and what you will learn and how. No, I'm talking about how your life is different right now.
Right now, I would recommend a lot of my friends to come to the show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send them invites, and that way they can sit down and kind of understand their relationship. You know what I'm saying? It don't start with, like you said, intimacy. Intimacy is a lot of the ways to be intimacy. With you, you know what I'm saying, coming on, you kind of helped me open my eyes up to the different kinds, different ways and how to be intimacy, you know what I'm saying? And what I gained by being honest and being open, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things the podcast will enlighten you into a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? It don't just start with one. And once you open up one door, you can open up many more. So, it's a lot you can learn. It's a lot you can learn.
It's a lot. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. This has been an amazing moment because I'm telling you, what I saw, what I discovered, right? That's why we have intimate discoveries. What I discovered, right, was that for 20 years, I was missing it. And here's the thing, nobody could get to me. Because I believe I was winning. I was the best dude ever. Right? I know. And so the thing is, now I'm on the divorce side. And so because I'm now helping individuals, helping couples, I know that when we get together, you're going to be better. Your marriage is going to be better. Your relationship is going to be better, right? And here's the other thing too, Rob. When it comes to your granddaughter, when it comes to your children, you also have to provide that safe space for them too.
Right.
Right? You're responsible for that too. I didn't know that. I blew a moment, right? Before we go off, I'm gonna share this moment, right? My daughter, her friend died in his sleep, right?
Damn.
And remember, we talk about having that intimate connection, that having those feelings, right? Up until that point, I had never cried at a funeral.
You're right.
So I don't even know what it's like to experience a loss, right? So when it came time for me to provide that safe space for my daughter and have that emotional connection,
right?
I joked.
Right. You didn't have.
I joked, and she got up and she cussed me out, and she walked out. And when she walked upstairs, I knew I had missed the moment.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, oh my, you got to be kidding me. You mean to tell me that? I'm like, why couldn't I just sit there, Lord? Why can't I just, ain't no Lord, no Frank, why couldn't you sit there?
Right.
No, you not, don't put that on the Lord. No, put it on you.
Right.
Because you were right there.
Right.
No, so you need to be able to work on yourself. You need to be able to pay attention. You need to be available. You need to know that this is your requirement. Like you said, you had going back to St. Stephen, you were responsible for the cocaine. You were responsible for the heroin. You were responsible for the weed, and you were responsible to make sure everybody got back safe. Did you do your job? No, if you didn't do your job, then we got violation, no cover up, right?
All that.
All of it, right? Period. And that's what we got to take that same fervor and making sure we taking care of our families, man. All right.
You're right right there, bro.
All right, man. Love y'all, man. Rock. Anytime, man. Anytime you have questions, do you have anybody who has questions, just tell them to connect with me.
I got you. I'm sending you away, my brother.
All right, man. Thanks again. Have a good night. Appreciate y'all.
Too, bro.
All right.
Love, bro.
Absolutely. Yep. Thanks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. I have had one of the most amazing experiences, really being able to help a friend who came from where I came from, right? And he's here now, right? Where it is a place where most of our friends have felonies. Most of our friends are in jail. Most of our friends that we grew up with are dead right now. He's here, he's married, and he's striving, right? He's in a whole nother place now. because he came on the show. And I'm thankful that I was able to be there for my friend, to take his marriage to a next level, to help his wife. And you heard her on the show. She was like, oh my gosh, this is it. Intimate Discoveries, the podcast where every episode is one step closer to you understanding the heart, soul of entity. I am your host, Champ Franklin. Like we always say, the sky is the limit. Do not stop on the moment. Remember to like and subscribe. And until then, Champ Frank out.